Hello everyone. In this video we are going to discuss a couple of important sums of trigonometry. First, if we have to find out minimum and maximum value of a sin theta plus b cos theta. Many times you will get this sum. So how to do this sum? So we will write a sin theta equals to a sin theta plus b cos theta equals to, now check, if I will take this as cos alpha and this b as sin alpha. So if I will take a as cos alpha and b as sin alpha, so now the formula will be sin theta cos alpha plus cos theta sin alpha. So this is the formula of sin of theta plus alpha, right? But the problem is when you are writing a as cos alpha and b as sin alpha, sin square alpha plus cos square alpha, that is equals to a square plus b square. So this is equals to 1. So no one is telling you that a square plus b square is equals to 1. So you can't just assume a as cos alpha and b as sin alpha, because the value of a square plus b square might be greater than 1, might be less than 1, anything. It can be greater than 1, not less than 1, because this is the sum of two square terms, right? So what I am going to do for this one, just check what I will take. I will take a as not equals to a as r cos alpha and b as r sin alpha. So what is your a square plus b square? A square plus b square will be r square cos square alpha plus r square sin square alpha. If I take r square common, it will be cos square alpha plus sin square alpha, which is equals to 1. So your r is equals to root over of a square plus b square. Only take only positive sign. So what is your cos alpha? By this, that is cos alpha, and sin alpha is b by this, right? So now we will write a sin theta plus b cos theta, a sin theta plus b cos theta. I need a divided by this term, right? So to create that term, I will multiply it by root over of a square plus b square, and I will divide by this root over of a square plus b square sin theta plus b divided by root over of a square plus b square cos theta. Now clearly I can take this a divided by root over of a square plus b square as sin theta or cos theta, anything, or sin alpha or cos alpha, rather anything. So this term will be root over of a square plus b square. This will be, suppose, cos alpha sin theta, plus this will be sin alpha cos theta. So we are taking cos alpha as this. So now you just do the whole square of cos alpha and sin alpha. Cos alpha is this, sin alpha is this. Cos square alpha plus sin square alpha, you will get it equals to 1. So now this will be root over of a square plus b square sin of theta plus alpha. Now from the trigonometry equation graph of sin theta, the value of sine of any angle will lie between -1 and +1, right? Sin theta alpha, that is also lie between 1 and +1 for all value of theta, for all theta and alpha rather. So now this is root over of this, so I am multiplying it by root over of a square plus b square, which is equals to root over of a square plus b square sin of theta plus alpha less than equals to root over of a square plus b square, right? So what was this equals to? Now if I just go back a bit, this equals to, if we just go back, so this equals to a sin theta plus b cos theta. So a sin theta plus b cos theta, if I substitute this, the value of a sin theta plus b cos theta will be lie between this. If it is a cos theta plus b sin theta, we will proceed by same method and we will get the result. So this is the minimum value and this is the maximum value of this, right? One more important topic in Trigo I am going to discuss here right now, that is root over of 1 plus sin 2x, if the term is like this. So that time we are going to write sin 2x as the formula of 2 sin x cos x, and my 1 will be equals to sine square x plus cos square x. So it will be simple sin x plus cos x whole square. So answer will be sin x plus cos x. Right? Further, one more like this. Root over of 1 plus sin x divided by 4. So I am going to write it as 1 plus sin 2x divided by 8. I have to create the formula of sin 2 theta, then only I can apply. So this sin 2 theta, this part, sin 2 theta, I can write it as 2 sin x divided by 8 cos x divided by 8, and similar thing of sin square x divided by 8 plus cos square x divided by 8. I'm going to create here. So the formula will be root over of x cos x by 8, sorry, cos x by 8 it will be over here, cos x by 8 plus sin x by 8 whole square. Similar way I can write it like this, correct? Now what's gonna happen if it is root over of 1 minus sin 2x? You can understand it will be minus 2 sin x cos x, and this will be sin square x plus cos square x. Now the problem will happen in the next line. What I am going to write it? Am I going to write it as sin x minus cos x whole square, or I am going to write it as root over of cos x minus sin x whole square? Because if I just put the square root, if I write this, then my answer will be sin x minus cos x, and my answer will be cos x minus sin x for this. Which one I am going to write? If you know the concept of modulus, root over of x square is always equals to mod x, because the under the sign we always take the only positive value. So this value is ultimately is equals to mod of sin x minus cos x. Now how this mod thing will work? If we just discuss the graph of sin and cos in between 0 to pi by 2. So just 0, 30, 45, 60 and 90. If we will do this, so just if I draw the graph of sin 0, 0, sin 30 half, 1 by root 2, 3 by 2. So it will be like this, the graph of sin, and the graph of cos will be somewhere over there. It will meet at 45, right? Because sin 45 and cos 45 are equal. Now just check in this region. In this region, in between 0 to 45, 1 minute, let me just draw. This is the graph of sin theta, and this is the graph of cos theta, right? So in between, if the theta is in between 0 and 45, theta is in between 0 and 45, so that time a cos theta is greater than sin theta, right? So if this is the sum for this one, the answer will be cos x minus sin x if the theta is in between 0 and 45, right? But if it is in between 45 and 90, 45 and 90, that time which one is greater? That is sin is greater than cos. This is the graph of sin and this is the graph of cos, right? So the answer will be that time sin theta minus cos theta. Sorry, I just wrote it wrong. I just mixed x and theta all together. So it will be cos x minus sin x if my x is in between 0 and 45, and this will be sin x minus cos x if the x is in between 45 and 90. Already know the value, so further if I'll ask what will be the case if x is in between 90 and 180. In between 90 and 180 means the x is in second quadrant. In second quadrant, sin is greater than 0 and cos x is less than 0. So sin is always greater than cos, right? So if x is in between 90 and 180, that time also the value will be sin x minus cos x. So please check the range and then only you can write this value. If the angle changes to x by 2 also, there will be a change in the expression. Okay, that's it for now, and next video I am going to do a couple of more sums based on this kind of thing. Thank you.